Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, Light of Divine Love. I'm your host, Kelly Miller. Just want to say you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're inspiring. I love you, and thank you for joining me today. So today in this episode, I'm going to share a deja vu with you that I experienced in my life. And then I'm going to share an experience that I had when I was meditating on these episodes on how I wanted to present them and the things that I wanted to say. So I'm going to go back. It was 1987. I had went to a second high school, and I met this young girl. Her name was Jennifer, and we shared math class together. And so we started kind of hanging out at first, just doing homework and all that. And then we eventually started dating. And during this time, it was a very short relationship. This is probably sometime from September to around maybe the beginning of December when this took place. So in this deja vu, I am in a room and I see a mirror, and there is a silhouette on my left, and I can't see who or what the silhouette is. There is just something there. And as I'm looking at the mirror, there is a jewelry box. And in the dream, I walk up to the jewelry box and I grab the left top drawer and I open it and I pull out this card. And the only thing that I can see on the card is that it is the color purple, and there is a cheetah on the card. And there's a little photo, and I can't make out the photo or any of the writing on the card. So I wake up from this dream, and I'm a little confused by what I had just dreamt. And later that night, I'm going over to Jennifer's house. And Jennifer's mom got remarried, and her stepdad got an opportunity for a job up in Redding, California. So they are getting ready to move from Torrance, Redondo Beach, where we live, to Redding, California. So I ride over to her house, and I go inside the house, and we go walk into her room. And in her room, as I'm walking through the door, there's a bunk bed. There are some boxes on the floor. And so Jennifer is looking at the bunk bed, and I'm looking at Jennifer, and she's stocking some stuff in the box. And she goes, "Hey, can you do me a favor and hand me the jewelry box?" So I turn around to my right, and as I'm looking, there's the mirror, there's the jewelry box. And as I'm looking in real time in the mirror, I see the silhouette. And so I ask her, hey, can I open the jewelry box? And she's all, yeah. So I go to the top left-hand drawer, I open it up, and I pull out this purple card with this cheetah on it and this photo. And it is Jennifer's junior high school identification card. And and as I'm looking at this and I see this and I see the silhouette, now I put it in the dream together that the person in the silhouette in the dream was Jennifer. So I tell her, "Hey, I just dreamt this last night." And she's all, "What?" She turns around and I show her her identification card. And I said, "Last night I dreamt this." I dreamt standing here looking at the mirror, seeing the jewelry box, seeing a silhouette but not knowing who it is. I open the jewelry box and I pull out this card in the dream, and all I see is the color purple and this little cheetah on it. And she was just mind boggled by it. She was like, "No way you dreamt that." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I asked if I can open it. I knew exactly where it was at in this top drawer because I dreamt it last night." And she was just sidestepped by it because she's like, "That's really crazy that you had a dream that you were in my room opening my jewelry box and seeing this card." So that's one of my experiences of having a deja vu that I wanted to share with you, because again, I've shared quite a few of these in earlier episodes, and I don't understand why I have them. What was this dream about where I'm finding her identification card in this jewelry box, in that top left-hand drawer? Again, it just baffles me on how these happen for me. So I'm going to move on to my next experience. As I was meditating on these episodes, on how I, again, wanted to present them and wanted to share them with you, I was meditating, and Carmen came to me. And in one of the earlier episodes, when I was living with Lorraine and she went to go see Carmen, they did a cleansing on me. So Carmen is not a tarot card reader. She is like a shaman. She is a healer. She is a medicine woman. And so she did a spiritual cleansing on me at that time. So as I meditated on these episodes, Carmen came to me. And I was very surprised because, again, I haven't thought about that experience until I made this episode. And as I'm having this meditation time, she came to me, and this is what she had to say. And she is speaking to me in English, just mentally. She goes, "This is what I was trying to explain to you when I first met you, when I told you that you had a very powerful feminine energy coming from you, and that in your future you will be transitioning to this identity that is who you are going to become." So when I was growing up as a kid, we didn't have terms for, like today with transgenders and intersex people. It was, transvestites, transsexuals. And so back then she didn't know how to explain it to me in English, because again, she only spoke Spanish. And so as I'm meditating on this, and I have this experience with her, and she's talking to me, and she's telling me that this is your path that you now are going to walk down. It all made sense. Everything made perfect clarity to me as she was telling me this experience, because what she was saying is, you've outgrown John. You've outgrown the old, because I am more attracted and pulled towards my feminine energy than I am my masculine side. So as I'm meditating and she's telling me this, I'm just in tears. I'm crying, because it makes sense now on why I feel so drawn to this part of my life. And I wake up from this meditation, and I realize that I have to share this with people, with you, the world, because there are other people that may feel the same way and are maybe struggling with it. I talked about my friend Ashley Benjamin Graham, who was transitioning, and some of the challenges that she may have been experiencing on why she self-harmed herself. And again, for myself, even prior to a lot of this, I had fallen back into the same depression, that I'm not good enough, and I'm not smart enough, and who's going to want to hang out and be with someone like me, because a lot of people think that we're freaks, or we're crazy, or whatever it might be. But on the spiritual aspect of who I am as a spirit being, I am just more attracted to my feminine side than I am my masculine side, and it doesn't make me any less of a human being or a person. So I just wanted to share this experience with you as I was, again, meditating on that, and having that experience with Carmen. She had passed away a long time ago, and again, I never shared this experience with anybody, and it was just really great for me to get that clarity from that experience of meditating. So with that being said, I'm going to close out today's story and do an oracle cosmic card for us, and get some inspiration, some empowerment, and some encouragement, again, just to live our own life and enjoy who we are as we want to be in our lives. And don't let anyone ever tell you you can't do that. So this, again, is my cosmic oracle card, and it says, I'm gonna let you guys read it first. It says, remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. That's a very enlightening message. We all deal with a lot of challenges and a lot of stressful things in our lives, and it's really kind of difficult to find that space to be happy. And again, with the challenges of day-to-day life. We're always just working, thinking about things. So that's a very beautiful message. Find a way to be happy and enjoy your life and enjoy the people in your life. That's a very beautiful message. I hope that will resonate with you and bring you a little bit of enlightenment and some peace in your day. All right, so this says choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that's right for you. The time is now. You know, that it's so ironic when I pull these cards and certain messages pop up, because that's what we were just now talking about again, is the struggles that we have of being ourselves and finding that happiness in our life and listening to our own intuition and following the path that's right for us again, because on this journey, nobody's journey is the same. We all have different journeys and different challenges in this experience of life, and sometimes again we just get wrapped up into other people's drama and things that are not important. So that's a very powerful message, to make your own choice, follow your own path, and pursue your own happiness and wherever that may be. Oops, these cards got tangled up there. All right. 26. Serenity. I create harmony in all areas of my life. I prioritize my well-being, ensuring balance between work, rest, and play. My balanced life brings me peace and fulfillment. You know, that's, again, so amazing that these cards talk about peace and harmony and happiness. I create harmony in all areas of my life. Which is very important, you know, because when you are coming from a space of love, a space of compassion and acceptance and understanding, again, you're not being fake, you're being real, and you're connecting with those emotions. I prioritize my well-being, ensuring balance between work and rest. You know, we all, again, are wrapped up with work, we're wrapped up with kids, studying, whatever it might be, and we don't get that balanced time for ourselves to, again, to rejuvenate ourselves, because we need that time. And for me, I find it in meditation. I love meditating because it takes me to a different space where I can connect with myself and truly just be in that moment of my own peace. And the other thing I like about it is my balance brings peace and fulfillment. Fulfillment is the most important thing in your life. If you're not being fulfilled in any aspect of what you're doing, it's something that you might want to take a look at and say, how can I reevaluate these things that I'm experiencing so that I can find more fulfillment in my life. You know, I love all three of these cards. I'm going to say the message that I really think the most is the most important thing is choice, because again, happiness and peace only comes from within you. You're not going to buy it. You're not going to find it. No one's going to give it to you. And that, I think, is what really kind of brings all these three messages together, is when you follow your heart, when you follow your intuition, and you make the choices that are right for you, that best fulfills your life, then you'll be happy and you'll love yourself a little bit more, and again, just be in that space of peace for yourself. So I hope this message resonated with everybody. I thank you very much for tuning in. Everyone have a great night. God bless you, and I will catch you in the next episode.
People will come and people will go, but most of this world aren't worth it to know. This life might deal you one or two true friends, so fight for what's yours till this life comes to an end. Some will try tempting your heart's desire, lifting you up while they set you afire. So don't ever keep your true feelings in check, 'cause nothing's worth losing your self-respect.